Hey folks, out here doing a little oil change on the old Buick Century I recently bought, and just wanted to show a couple of things I found. First off, looking at this hose here, and despite the fact it looks like it's a little moist, but you can see if you look close, it looks like that clamp's been moved from where it normally is. And that clamp there, the little plastic clip, loom clip, was undone, so I put it back like it was supposed to be. And what that tells me is this engine has had the lower intake gaskets replaced on it already. That's good. I don't want to do that job, but I'm going to have to do a coolant flush on it anyway, because it's got some, look at this. You see that? That is what happens when you leave Dexcool coolant in one of these cars the full 100,000 miles that GM wrongly recommended you do. Look at that. That's why they call it death cool. See, everybody has gotten mad at GM and said these engines are crap and junk and everything like that because so many of them lose the lower intake gaskets or head gaskets or whatever, have all these problems. Well, it's not GM's fault necessarily, except that they didn't know that this coolant was acidic if you left it in there a long time, and it eats all the gaskets up. So, you know, I guess they could share the blame. The makers of Dexcool, I won't say their name because of liability, but I think it you can do a search and find out, but them and GM both probably deserve the blame on that one. But anyway, off that little rant, I was changing the air filter, which really, where is that one? There it is. It didn't, that's the upper side. It didn't really need it, but I did it anyway since I bought one. That's the new one. The old one's over here. Yeah, it's kind of dirty, but I made a little interesting discovery. Hope you can see it. There's, I guess that's dog food in the air cleaner. Now you might ask yourself, why would there be dog food in the air cleaner? Well, that's probably because there's been a small ground squirrel or a mouse in the air cleaner at some point, because that's what they do when it gets cool. They hoard stuff up, be it nuts or dog food. So anyway, I got the vacuum cleaner out. I'm going to get that up and get that out of there too, that pine needles and junk back there. I was looking around, I found the lady's address. I had this car before me, and she lived in a pretty nice place. I mean, the neighborhood was nice. I don't know what her personal thing was, but she just, I don't know, was having financial problems, I guess. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and just real quickly show you. I cleaned the car up and washed it and everything, and it's looking a little better. Took those two gay hubcaps off the back. I'm trying to find the right ones to go on it. I'm just kind of a sticker for that. These tires, I drove it down the road and back, and it runs good and drives fine, except that it pulls a little bit, and it's because it's got two wrong size tires on it. They're supposed to have 205 70-15s, and this one's a 205 75-15, and I think the one on the left side is a 215 70-15. It's also making the low tire indicator come on. If you ever wonder how these GM cars, you figure out if you got a low tire, it's because the computer reads the wheel speeds on each of the four wheels, and it compares it continuously. And when you get a low tire, of course, your wheels speed, you know, it changes, so the computer sees that and it turns on that light. I think the reset button on these is, I'm gonna fix that fender up there. Oh yeah, look at that. semi-clean interior now. Still hadn't done the carpet yet. But I think somebody told me that it's okay. Let me try this with the other hand here. Boom. Yeah, that's your fuse box, and that's the tire monitor reset button right there that says reset. It doesn't say it on here, but it's got everything still here. Spare fuses and all that good stuff. So let's see if I can click that back in there. Boy, that came out not easy. Alright, well, I gotta finish up. I'm losing my daylight. Put my oil back in, got that done. I gotta get that air filter in. I'm gonna put a new PCV valve in there too, because that one was making some strange noises. Alright guys, talk to you later.